Hey girl, welcome back to the election terror, episode. Okay, we talking about Donald Trump today because I feel like if we can talk about celebrities, we can talk about gossip, girl, we got to talk about real life too. Okay, because even though the people in the White House seem like characters, they are characters that affect our life, our families, our home situation. And I think we need to take a stand. Okay, and we're gonna start today by finding out what are their true intentions. Okay, and who we have on the docket today? We have Donald Trump. Hey Donald, how you doing? Okay, welcome to the show. Now Donald, the reason why you here is because I pulled up an article. I was just scrolling through the internet streets, and I found out where you said that when you win the presidential election, that we are all going to be getting some tax cuts and an economic boom. Now we're gonna need to break that down a little bit, okay? Because tax cuts, baby, that happen only once a year, okay? Because you know it's 365 days out the year, so we're gonna need some tax cuts every day, okay? We're gonna need to see them cuts every day. I don't want to see that cut just around in the first of the year up until April. That is not when I want to see it. I want to see all year round stuff being cut, okay? Because I'm tired of y'all taxing us for everything. It's almost like y'all our pimp up in the White House. And it's like, baby, I ain't trying to be your hoe. You hear me? So we're gonna have to figure it out, okay? We're gonna have to come up with some type of agreement, okay? Because I look at other countries and they have free healthcare, free education, okay? They have all type of stuff that they give their people, and you literally don't give us nothing. Okay, you guys don't give us nothing but a hard time, okay? And we just sick of it. Okay, so the people want to know, okay, babe, what are you going to give us? Okay, and what kind of economic boom are we going to get? Because the only boom we getting is that y'all over there playing with the weather. Okay, we get these rainy days that don't make sense. New York just had an earthquake. We didn't even know that the earth can quake over there. You know what I'm saying? The Statue of Liberty, so called, got struck. Like for what? Okay, y'all down under the ground digging and shaking things up, and then trying to blame it on the earthquake, blame it on this. Y'all they got all type of solar systems going up in NASA doing stuff. Okay, we getting a solar clip. They say, oh, solar clip ain't gonna happen nothing but every 20 years, but we get one every other day. Okay, so it's just like at this point, honey, we just really don't trust y'all. I don't even know why we even dealing with y'all or voting for y'all. Okay, just to be honest, because y'all doing so much and then giving nothing. I would say y'all giving so little, y'all give nothing in return. Okay, people be afraid to go to the hospital. Okay, because they're gonna be set back for life if they go to the hospital and don't have the best insurance. And I mean the best insurance. And then if you got the best insurance, that means a lot of money is coming out of your paycheck, which means very little money is coming home. So it's just like, are we winning, girl? Are we winning? And then when I got in real estate, I realized that do people even really actually own their homes? Okay, because I've seen people who've been in their homes for over 30 years, paid off their mortgage, don't no longer own the mortgage. So you assume that, okay, now this is owning your home. Not so much, because they still got to pay property taxes. And if they miss a property tax, baby, y'all gonna take the folks' house and then sell it on the courthouse front step. So it's like, and that's when you get older. You know, after you know spend 30 years paying off a mortgage, baby, you well in your 60s probably. Okay, you probably 60, 70 years old. You ready to retire. Your income is not going to be as at its height as it would be when you was in your 30s, in your primes, doing your thing. Okay, so the older these people get, the more they're at risk of losing their homes, and that makes me sad and that upsets me. Okay, so I need to know what y'all gonna do for the people. Okay, baby, because they may need me to get up there and run, okay, to figure out what's going on, because I'm just really tired of the shenanigans. And then y'all have us out here fighting back and forth. When I say y'all, girl, I mean y'all, because I don't be fighting over this type of stuff no more. Okay, I just let go. Okay, I just let go and just let it happen, because, and then I make sure that I'm in control of my own life. Okay, I make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to maintain a happy, fulfilled life on my own, okay, on my own merits for me and my family, because I can't let these type of people, politicians, dictate anything. So if you don't want to have a high medical bill, you got to make sure you stay healthy. You got to make sure you be careful about what you're doing in life, how you treating yourself, how you treating your temple. Okay, so it's different ways around that. But then they found out about it, and then they start GMOing our apples. Baby, you start getting a regular apple. Now you got an apple this big that ain't even sweet. Girl, don't get me started, girl. I can go on forever and I'll never get into this reading. I want to keep it short and brief, girl. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, Donald Trump, can the people trust you? Okay. Can the people trust you and what you're going to do when it comes to you being in the coming back to the White House, okay? Because you're fighting hard to get back. And I feel like if you get back this time, will you be the same Donald Trump? Will you improve in any kind of way? Or would you be worse than what you was before? Now, okay. Now, I'm going to have to be honest. Now, when Donald Trump was in the White House last time, my bank account looked good, okay? Which means my client's bank account was looking good because in order for my business to be good, my clients had to have a good business. So it had to be a good economy. And I feel like we had came from an economy that was just terrible before him, okay? And everybody was making excuses for the previous president and like, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that. Well, he do not need to be a president, okay? We do not need a president who can't do anything for the people. Now, we see in Biden, he's in the White House right now doing everything for everybody else except the American people. And I can't believe that we taking it. I can't believe we're allowing that to happen. Really, I'm really side-eyeing y'all, okay? Okay, I'm side-eyeing y'all because it's like, what are y'all going to do about it? Because what give him the right? Because they at the point now that other countries think we're stupid because we allow our government to do whatever and whenever, and it's so obvious in our face. It's so obvious. And we got to be better people, okay? We got to stand together as a united front and demand that they treat us with respect, okay? And for this money that we paying every year in taxes, what are we getting out of it, okay? A new road, girl, the construction people just be in the way. So, girl, let's focus. Okay, let's focus back on the reading, girl. Okay, so Donald Trump, what are you going to, if you get back into the White House, how would things be for the American people? Because we're not worried how y'all going to be in the White House, because we already know y'all collecting money, collecting checks, okay, going on vacations. We know what y'all doing. And then y'all going to P. Diddy parties, Beyonce, y'all hanging out with all the celebrities. And we tired of that, okay? We tired of that. Now, what are you going to do for the people when you get back in the White House, okay? Give me one card. What are you going to do for the people other than talk? Well, now you don't want to talk. Okay. Just pick the best card. What you're going to do, because you're going to get one. Oh, so now he mad, girl. He said he ain't doing nothing for us. Okay. I'm going to give you one more time. What are you going to do for the people? Okay. Girl, I don't know about that. 3 of Wands, okay? So, with the Wands, okay, we know Wands are opportunities, okay, the passion. So, we see a little promise here. They also fire, okay? It says he's planning for the long term. He says it's going to be abundance from his past choices, okay? So, he said that he's going to try to give us some abundance. Okay, so it means that he's going to try to improve the economy. How you can improve the economy is, and we're not talking about minimum wage, because minimum wage definitely need to be up, but all wages, okay? Because nobody don't want to work at no job for 10 years and then have some new people coming in making just as much, if not more, than what they're making. All wages need to go up, okay? All wages, okay? From beginners to intermediate workers to professionals and people who are very proficient in their job. All those wages need to go up in companies, okay? Because companies are always charging more for their services. Every time you look, the cable company going up. Every time you look, the phone service going up. Every time you look, the internet service going up. Every time you look, the post office service is going up. Okay? But the wages are not going up. And we're not talking about minimum wage. We're talking about all wages. Okay? Abundance for all people. Okay? So, it says also pride in the success of your labor. Okay? So, he said that he's going to make you be proud for the labor that you put in. Okay, speaking of labor, baby, why we got to put in labor? We tired, okay? Why we can't just come to work and just do a job, okay? Why we got to work hard, do more? Leave us alone, okay? Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. If you paying me good, okay, and you're not such a butthole when I walk in, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to work my best. I'm going to make the company proud. But please don't come in talking about how hard you want us to work and how hard. Don't even say the word hard, okay? Don't even say the word labor. But I get what you're saying. You're just saying, for work that we're doing, we're going to be paid abundantly, okay? It says we need to be patient as he decides what's next. Okay. All right. Come through, Queen. Okay. Come through, Queen. So let's see. So he said that we're gonna have some abundance, and he planning for the long term. So I hope you planning for the long term when it comes to us. Okay, not just you being up there long term. Okay. Now I'm gonna trust that you being straight up. Now, okay. Now when it comes to, okay, we covered wages. So he said it's gonna be abundance for us. He said we just need to be patient, and we're not gonna be patient at the end of your quarter. We're gonna be patient for you to get in the White House. We're gonna give you a week to get moved in, settled in. Okay, by week 2 and 3, we need to be hearing from you. Okay, all right, honey. Okay. And then yes, and we will be proud and working and putting in that labor, okay? Going back into the workforce when we get paid for it, and that's all aspects, okay? Not just minimum wage, because who really working for minimum wage other than young people? And I'm saying motivate them, yes, to give them a higher wage, but we're talking about all people at the job, okay? Now we're gonna be patient. I'm gonna give you 3 weeks to get moved in and settled in, okay? Thank you, sir. Now, when it comes to the migrants here, okay, now listen, I feel like migrants and immigrants, I feel like everybody should deserve the opportunity to move wherever they want to in this world, right? So, but what happened when we try to go to a country? Girl, we got to fill out paperwork, we got to get approved, we got to get a visa, we got to get everything, okay? And don't let us try to say how we want, if we want to become a resident, because that's a whole new that's a whole nother chapter, okay? We can't even become a resident of most places. And it's hard to get dual residence in places that we want to be. So, and then especially trying to buy property and trying to be a permanent resident, it's like, and it's so much. But then people can come over here and do that, and we don't know nothing about these people. Okay, they're not putting in the paperwork, they're not showing identification, and that can be a problem. Okay, so Donald Trump, what are you going to do when it comes to the migrants, okay, the immigrants that's coming over? And we're not talking about the people coming over with documentation, who coming over, filling out the proper paperwork, getting the shots, doing everything they need to do. We're talking about the people who migrating over here, talking about they running from something. What are you running from, baby? Because whoever chasing you going to run over here too. So what are you going to do about the migrant situation, Donald? Give me one card. I like that you like to think. You like to think about it before you throw a card out there. But Donald, we ain't got all day, baby. Okay, thank you, sir. But we're talking about a renewal. So he said it's going to be a renewal for the migrants. Now, what do that mean, Donald? He said he's going to be reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. So does that mean you're going to be reviewing their documentations and seeing how their past was? Okay. And if they did right, you're going to forgive them? Okay. Or are you going to just forgive them and let them stay? It says it's going to be a time to head in a new direction. Okay, what's the new direction? Back out the country? Now, I don't have a problem with the people. Like I said, let them come over if they want to work and do things, because, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, honey, I want to travel outside the United States. But it's just so many red tapes you got to go through, so much you got to go through. Okay, and then I don't just want to go and be jumping from country to country every 90 days or whenever my visa run out. I may want to go somewhere and set up shop, set up business, set up, you know, start over, start fresh. Okay, if I gotta go through red tape, then people need to go through red tape over here, or get rid of the red tape for everybody. Okay, we're just saying equal opportunities. But he also said it's going to be a clarity on your life purpose. Okay, in your heart, you'll know what to do. So he says it's going to be a clarity on their life purpose. What are they here for? Okay, so it seems like he's going to be looking more into it. Okay, he's going to be reviewing them a little bit more. So it's gonna be a renewal, a new way of doing things. Okay, he gonna stand in their way and stop them and block them, baby. It's like, hold up. Who goes there? Okay, what are you here for? Where your documentation? Where your paper? Okay, who is these children? Are these your children? Okay, all right. Okay, who's this man? Okay, is this your wife? Is this your husband? What's going on? Yes, review their documents, baby. Okay, review everything. Now, what if they don't got the proper documentation? What's going to happen with the ones that's over here? Because Biden let a million plus over here already. So what about the ones that's already here without documentation? What's going to happen with them? Honey, we got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, because Biden over there giving them gas cars, scooters, job opportunities. It's so much going on over there with them, and it's like, well, they the new Americans, baby, because we don't even get that. We don't even get that. They know for a fact that American people over here struggling with their homes. The home prices are going up, mortgage rates going up, interest rates, rent prices are going up. It's like it's to the point now the American people can't even afford to live. Most people are going off grid, and I'm not even mad at them for going off grids. Okay, to the point that they like, shit, I'm refusing to participate in this nonsense. But then you got people who come over here through a river, through a back gate, through a barrier, and then they come straight over here and get cars, debit cards. And I see if they were giving the cars to the American people too. They not. And then they come over here getting luxury places to live that we can't even enter. Okay, girl, girl, people be coming through your security gate. People be coming through your yard. People, and it's like, okay, so people can come through all of our stuff if they want to, but then we can't even go through wherever they have those migrants place. We can't even go in the building. They'll stop us at the door. Okay, and us, I mean y'all, girl, because I don't be trying to go in. But just in case, it's like, girl, I just want to come in and see what's going on. Maybe I want to apply. They're like, no, you can't even come in the building. It's like the audacity. I want to know what's the purpose. That's the next thing I'm gonna ask. But it says, for the people who come here and they're not supposed to be here, he said there's gonna be recognition for the highest quality of work. Okay, especially creative endeavors. He said people are going to be paid well for their craft, working well with others, and excellent reputation. He said, do what you love with the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Now, the Three of Pentacles is more about the people who are already here. He said they can work. He going to put them to work, look like. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. But if they got the highest quality of work, which means they can give to the country in some kind of way, he may let them stay. But I still see them getting paid. Okay. Are you going to pay the American people? Okay. Can the American people get a check, get a debit card, baby? Okay. Without identification, without anything. Just pass the debit card over to the American people. Where's the American people debit cards? Okay. Because you over there still talking about they're going to get paid. Okay. Let's see where the American people debit cards are. We got the Queen of Wands, honey. They said, again, we got to go out there and work for our opportunities. It says, it speaks about there is nothing that you can't do. Girl, they saying that there's nothing that you can't do. So that means that if you want one of those debit cards, go apply for it. They said, believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. It said there's going to be a need for balance between career and personal life, though. Okay. So they said, honey, if you not working, I guess you can go to get you a debit card. So y'all go over there and apply. Okay. Donald said that when he get in the White House, y'all can apply. Now, Donald, what was the reason for Biden letting the migrants into the White House? What do you know about it? Okay, why did not into the White House, but into the United States. Why did he let them in? Okay. Got the Hermit. Okay, somebody hiding out something. It speaks time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Okay. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. A self-discovery. So with the Hermit, it's like somebody's shining a light on something. So maybe Donald's going to be shining a light on why did Biden let the people come over here. But why you not speaking on it now, honey? All you got to do is tell us now. Okay? It's giving me, something that's being undisclosed. He may not even know. Let's find out. Okay? Now, I know Donald may not know. So I'm going to have to ask Biden probably. So, Donald, can the people trust you in the White House? Can they trust you to come back to the White House and do right for the American people? Okay. Girl, he might get defeated. Okay. He may not even make it back to the White House with the defeated card. Okay. It seems like he might get hit in the head with something, honey. Lord. So you're going to get defeated. Okay. So will you not make it back to the White House? Okay. Will you not make it back? Oh, girl, it seems like there's going to be some type of disappointment here. So, girl, he may not even make it back, girl. I'm going to waste the whole interview on this man. It's a disappointment here. Okay, when it comes to maybe a relationship, a twisted relationship, maybe even his past when it comes to women, honey. If he don't end up in prison, honey, he may not even make it back. So give me a card, okay, to let the people know, okay, with or without Donald Trump, what do the American people need to know in order to improve their life status, okay, income, health, mental health, overall peace in their life? What do the American people need to know? Okay, so we got the green calcite. Okay, and so it's the color green and the calcite. Okay, maybe need more calcium in your system, girl. But what they saying is, are you having a change of heart? Do you find that you are having a hard time changing the way you look at love and friendship? It says the only constant in life is change. So they said that we need to be used to change, and change is good. I do like change, but I like change to the point that um, I can adapt to it. Okay, and I like change that's fair. Okay, I don't like the type of change that keep on happening to us that keeps it unfair for us, that keeps us in an upside down situation, that keep us struggling. Okay, why can't some of the change be beneficial? Okay, and I'm not talking about a one-time stimulus check and you've been on this earth for 40 something years. No, I'm talking about something that's going to change, that's going to actually benefit you, that's going to benefit your children. Okay, going to benefit your neighbors. Okay, because if you got stuff that's benefiting you and not your neighbors, honey, what you think the neighbors gonna do when they get hungry, when they need, when they lack? Okay, so I feel like it needs to be a change that everybody can adapt to. Now, will everybody adapt to it at the same time? Maybe not, but it needs to be something that's fair. Okay, that's just simply put. Because fairness, we all can adapt to it in our own different ways. Okay, but sometimes when they change some things and they put some in stipulations on it, it's almost like, oh well, if you make over 100,000, you don't qualify, or to qualify, you got to make at least 150K, and it's like, honey, that's not fair. That's not right. It's like, come on now, let it be open to everybody who wants to qualify, who need to qualify. Okay. But it says, take the time to adjust and nurture yourself as change take place. Okay, and honor and accept the change. Okay, now the Archangel Raphael has a message for you. It says, I tap into the innate healing abilities within in order to realign my emotions, spiritual, and physical bodies. So they said that what we need is within us. And I do believe that because I have to reach within, girl. That's free. I have to reach within myself to be able to heal, to be able to adapt to what's going on the outside world. Okay, that's why I don't put myself into what's going on with the elections and stuff, because I'm not going to argue with nobody. Because when I was into the elections, I used to find myself, having heavy debates. I wouldn't say quite arguing, but having heavy debates with coworkers or heavy debates with clients or something like that, trying to have them see a point of view when they don't, when everybody have their own way of thinking things. And I just don't like that. Okay, so I feel like I take myself out of it and let y'all just go with it, girl, because I'm not in the mood for it. But it says nature brings me balance, period. So we need to get back in touch with nature, but they charging us everything in nature. I remember back in the day when I was growing up that we can go outside as kids and eat off an apple tree, a peach tree, pecan tree. We had berries, berries galore. Okay, all we have to do is go back and ask our grandma, can we eat this? Okay, because there were certain times that you can eat certain things without making you sick, and we'll go back and get her approval. Once we find out that we okay to do it, girl, we can eat for days. Okay, never go hungry. Always had healthy things to eat from the earth. Spending time outside. We used to love spending time outside. Okay, the water that we used to drink was good for us. Okay, we didn't need filters. We didn't need, and then they put it in bottles, and now the bottles are not good for us. So it's just like we can't win for losing in today's world. That's why a lot of people are going off grid so that they can live off grid and do their own thing without having to deal with what's going on in society. But either way it go, you still have to go in the grocery stores, even if you're off grid, to buy your groceries. And if it got GMOs and all type of stuff in it, fake, okay, laboratory fruits, it's like, how are you getting the benefits? Okay, so it says that you need to start enjoying and absorb the positive green vibration of plants, herbs, and essential oils, which I do. Okay, I do enjoy that. Okay, now in the place I live now, I don't have a garden anymore. I used to have a garden. Oh, not really a garden. It was just like a lot of flowers and stuff like that. I was going to start planting stuff, but I never did get to it. It was just there for prettiness. But I enjoyed it. Planning, and creating. I love that. But it says you need to remain focused even when the world around you is changing. Okay. So that's just a good information to give. It's like if we take our attention off of these politicians, just like if we take our attention off celebrities, then they thrive off attention. Okay, if they don't get our vote, then baby, you just a regular person. You didn't earn our vote. You don't deserve our votes. And people out there try to shame you into voting, like, oh, you need to vote. You need to vote. Well, if I'm voting for so-called two of the less evils, I'm not voting for no evil. Okay, they don't get my power. I feel like when you give your power over to them, that's a way of making them feel powerful. And I'm taking away my power, baby. Give me back my time. Okay, give me back my minutes, baby. Because just like Maxine Waters asked for it. Okay, give me back my time. Okay, so yeah, you don't get my time, you don't get my effort unless you deserve it. Okay, if I know for a fact that you're gonna go in there, because they'll lie to you, they'll lie to you. So no, I feel like if we don't show up at the polls, we don't give them our vote, okay, and we let them know that no, we're not standing for this lackluster type of thing that you're doing and putting all this control and restraint over us, and then having us pretty much all enslaved, and then got us fighting each other down here on at the bottom. And it's like, no, I'm not doing that no more. Okay, I take my power back. Okay, period. And I suggest that you guys do the same. But do what you want to. Let's just say that, do what you want to. You know, as long as you're doing what's best for you and your family, and girl, and make sure you're not hurting nobody in the process. Okay, so that's gonna be the reading for Donald Trump. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch me on the next one. Bye.